What's up guys? Welcome to Footwork Mastery episode 2. Today we got another crazy episode. Today we're gonna learn how to create driving angles against your defender. When you look at guys like Steve Nash, Steph Curry, they're not the quickest, they're not the most athletic, but they still have no troubles blowing by any defender. It doesn't matter how athletic they are. And that is because they are masters at creating driving angles with simple footwork techniques, with simple ball handling techniques. What's crazy is these footworks are so simple, anybody can learn them. Really easy to learn, so let's get into it and let's master them. So we're gonna progress the footwork at first from the ground up, and then we're gonna start to actually go over the exact scoring options you have out of it. This is something you work on right now against no defender. Then you try it out against a partner. So in a one-on-one setting, you can play a one-on-one against a friend, and you simply try all of this out. And then by the time all of this is gonna become subconscious. So step 1, you're simply gonna glide left to right, but you're gonna use a 1-2 footwork. So you're simply gonna glide from left to right, 1-2, cover space left to right, boom, 1-2, boom, 1-2. Then you can start to cover more space and go a little bit faster. Then we add the basketball. So now we can start to put it into context. If the defender is right in front of me, what we can do with this movement pattern right here, boom, we can force the defender to move. So defender is right here, right in front of me, I'll go here, boom. The defender has to do something. You're simply gonna bounce left to right again and add a pause. So again, right now I'm carrying the ball, but I'm simply focusing on the footwork. Boom, 1-2, and get into this drop stance. We increase the speed and we take out the carry. So now only glide the ball in your hand left to right and simply bounce left to right. Watch how the ball is gliding in my hand. So I'm here. Then next step, we're gonna work on the pace. You're gonna go too slow, too fast, 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 slow, slow. So once we can do all of that, we can start to actually attack out of it. So how do we actually score out of this footwork? You glide, boom. If the defender doesn't do anything here, if he just gives you an angle to attack, you can simply just attack from here. 1, 2, boom, boom, attack, boom, attack. Next option is deadly. When you start gliding the ball, let's say I'm here and I glide, boom, and the defender actually moves, that is what he actually has to do, because if not, you're simply gonna blow by. But if you glide the ball, defender actually moves and you fake this way and then attack here, boom, boom, glide, glide, cross, glide, cross. And then we also got to be able to shoot out of this. Defender backs up from you, you simply step into your shot, boom, boom. So boom, shot, boom, shot. Second footwork, we're again gonna work on getting outside of the defender's hips, but now we're gonna use a different variation. Now, same between the legs, but now instead of coming here, between the legs, float, you're gonna go between the legs, shift. Now we're going away from the ball. So ball here, pop, other way, pop, other way. So step 1, you're simply gonna shift and then pause. So shift, pause, shift, pause. Step 2, you're simply gonna take out the pause. Step 3, work on combining the shifts and the floats. So really simple. So watch, float, shift, shift, float, float, shift, shift, float. So now work on attacking out of exactly that. So I can go in and out, shift, attack, shift. If he jumps a little bit to the side, here, shift, attack, shift, cross, in and out, shift. This is really difficult to guard because if you can do both, you can now easily get outside of the defender's hips. The defender doesn't know if you do this, if you're gonna do that, or if you're gonna shift, float, cross, shift, boom, float, shift, cross. And then also work on shooting out of that shift. So get the defenders to back up, shift, shot, and go float, shift, pop, shot. And last one is a variation of the float dribble, but watch. The regular float dribble goes like this. You float, 1, 2. But now we're actually gonna jab the other way really quick and then float out. I jab, and then I float out. Boom, and then float. So work on that. Boom, 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 boom. And then work on attacking out of it and combining it with the floats and the shifts. So let's say I go regular float, then I jab this way, boom. Now it's just about reading the defense. If I have an angle, gotta attack, float, jab, attack. So we are not just trying to look flashy. The goal is to get outside of the defender's hips. So I hope you learned something new today. Try it out, add it to your bag. I appreciate you for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, and see you next time. A lot of videos are coming.